Hi there, this is Matthew Player, founder of Blockbrief. I'm here excited to tell you about the new updated Blockbrief mapping system and some of the new data that we've added to that mapping system and the functionality, which we're very excited to roll out this week. So let's get started. So once again, as you would normally do, we're just going to go straight into the website by typing in a location that you're interested in to get to the mapping system, as you always have. Now you'll start to see some of the new features and functionality. So what we're going to go through today is we've added a couple of new functions and some data. The new functions include a new property information tool that allows you to quickly grab the address of the property that you're looking at. We've got a new list functionality, so list view with pop-ups for viewing your property and then exporting the property and printing the properties. And then we've also finally added DA and planning permit and development application data to the system, and that's a new layer that we'll go through. Let's get started with the property information tool. If you're on the website and you find a property you're interested in and you just want to quickly get the address of that property, you're going to come across here and you're going to grab this little information icon and you're going to click whichever address that you're looking to get the address of. So click any property to grab the address that you're interested in. That's the information tool, the orange eye there. And let's move on now to the list feature. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. And as you're aware, we're constantly uploading to the website properties that are being advertised for sale with developmental claims. So to view those over the zoning mapping system or any layer, you're just going to click the listing button up here in the top right, which has always been available. And sometimes you might zoom a little bit more just to see those properties. Just going to drop the scroll for a second. So as you can see, this has always been available. And you can click on the properties that you're interested in. It gives you the information. What we've now added is the list view, which you will be familiar with from other real estate portals and websites. That makes it a little bit more easy to navigate and look at. So you can either just flick through the list here of the area that you're currently looking at, or you can use the map. But they interact with each other. So if you click on a particular property on the map, it's going to scroll to that property and vice versa. So if I have a property that I'm interested in, which is here, 29 Tate Street, I can click the details on map view. It's got the address. I've got an order report button that allows you to order a report of that property. You've got various levels of information. And then you've got some buttons here, including a print button, which allows you to print that off and take that property information with you. We're now going to move on from listings to viewing zoning changes. So I'm going to come here and click the zoning alerts layer, which is an existing layer that we've had, which is our proprietary database of zoning changes. Now, for the time being, I'm just going to click the listings off. But as you can see, you can have them on at the same time. And same functionality, you can turn on and off this list view, and you get the information that you require from a pop-up. If you click on a particular zoning change, as you can see, green means adopted, red means in the draft stages. But if I click back the scroll view, I can view the zoning changes in a list format, and they also, as we mentioned before, talk to each other. And if you click on it, you've got the same functionality where you can see the pop-up with information of that zoning change, including links to further information, who the proponent is, the developer. We've also added these new fields. So not only do you get the name of the developer, you get, if available, contact name, address of the proponent, email, phone number, that sort of thing. And you can print that information as well if you find one that you find interesting. With the print button, and there we have. And as I said, you can also, because sometimes you're going to want to see the listings on overlaid and see which properties are for sale with development potential that are also located in zoning change areas. So as you can see, these properties are actually located in areas that are affected by the zoning change, and these are in surrounding areas. So we have a toggle button here that you can flick through. So now the list view is showing you zoning alert records. If you toggle it back, you're now seeing listing alert records. And you can turn the listings on and off if you're in that page, and toggle between all of them. And now we're going to move on to the development application stage. I may need So as you can see, you have grey pop-ups for DAs, orange pop-ups for listings. With the DAs, you see the same functionality as you had with the zoning changes and the listing records. If you click on a particular record, it'll take you to that record, and then you can click on a pop-up and it'll have information such as address, council reference number, link to the website so you can go and see the rest of the development information for that property, date the DA was received or the planning permit was received, and a description of what's going on with the DA, and then you can print as you can with the other records. One extra feature that we have for DA permits is you can filter via date, so you can get something a little bit more closer to what's currently going on. So this is just filtering, and you're only seeing records that within that date range. So this takes you through all of our new functionality for the map system, which gives you a lot of power, gives you all the data in your hands that you need to go out there and make investments or develop a new business for yourself. When we're going to go back to my sites now, what you're going to see now is basically the new mapping system has basically made the map search system that we have had obsolete. So you're going to see the map search system phased out, and you're going to see this search phased out over the next few months, and you're going to see just one search bar that relates to the mapping system. We're still going to have the zoning changes list and the development sites list and the zone guide list, but we're going to be phasing out the map search as we now have a very powerful mapping system that's available to keep an eye out for more videos that help you and webinars that will help you use the system and get the most out of Blockbrief. Thank you very much.